Hello, hello, hello. Check this. Hello, hello, hello. Check this. Hello. Hello. News from the center. Venture won the toss and elected to bowl first. Third match of the Goichi League. Dhadsakhal Stars versus Venture 11.
हेलो। तो सभी जो उपस्थित दर्शक हैं उनके लिए जानकारी कि सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स ने जो टूर्नामेंट आयोजित किया है गोइची लीग, आज दूसरा दिन है। तो सारी तैयारियां दूसरे दिन की पहले मैच की हो चुकी है। धड़साकड़ और वेंचर, ये दो टीमों के बीच आज का मैच होने जा रहा है। वेंचर ने टॉस जीता है और गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला किया। इस टूर्नामेंट जो है वो पावर्ड बाय सुभाष फर्टिलाइजर्स, उसके अलावा डेजर्ट एंड मोर, गोवा स्पॉन्ज, नीलेश कावराल, राजेश फर्टिलाइजर्स, प्रायोरिटी कंस्ट्रक्शन, डीजे फार्म्स, मदिरा सेंटर, एचडीएफसी बैंक, दीपक देसाई, दलाल कंस्ट्रक्शन, संतोष फर्टिलाइजर्स, जेएसडब्ल्यू सीमेंट, अभिजीत देसाई, प्रसाद नाइक पचू, ये हैं इस टूर्नामेंट के सहयोगी। तो इनके मदद से इस टूर्नामेंट का आयोजन हो रहा है। मेरे साथ जो स्कोरर है, डिजिटल प्लस स्कोर बुक स्कोरर जो कि विराज तेंदुलकर, इसके अलावा आज रॉबिन डिसोजा का खेल जो ऑलराउंडर परफॉर्मेंस है वो देखने के लिए जरूर मिलेगा। आज के ऑफिशियल्स हैं ऑन फील्ड पुण्यपालकर और असलम शेख। मैच रेफरी विवेक कोलमकर। तो देखते हैं कुछ ही पलों में आज का पहला मैच शुरू होने जा रहा है। फाइनल इसी मैदान पर 20 तारीख को दोपहर 1:30 बजे शुरू होने जा रही है। कल के दोनों मैच जो थे वो सुबह का मैच सरकार 37 ने जीता, जो कि टीम नीलेश कावराल जी की हैं, एमएलए कुर्छरेम कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी। इसके बाद शाम को जो मैच था वो बिल्कुल बढ़िया कांटे की टक्कर हुई। आखिरी ओवर तक ये मैच गया और आखिरकार डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स ने उस मैच को जीता। तो बिल्कुल लाजवाब कल के दोनों मैच। कभी पलड़ा इस साइड कभी पलड़ा उस साइड, ऐसे होते होते आखिरकार सरकार 37 और अवेंजर्स एंड मोर, हालांकि डेजर्ट एंड मोर अवेंजर्स ने मैच जीत लिया। तो देखते हैं आज दो जो टीमें हैं इसमें से कौन बाजी ले जाता है। बाद में दोपहर को 2 बजे फिर से दूसरा मैच होने जा रहा है। सारी तैयारियां हो चुकी हैं। आप गोवा लाइव कास्ट के जरिए यूट्यूब पर इसका सीधा प्रसारण देख पाएंगे, जो कि गोइची लीग, इस लिंक पर जाइएगा तो आपको इसका सीधा प्रसारण आपके मोबाइल पर देखने के लिए मिलेगा। सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स के प्रेसिडेंट तुषार करमलकर, जिन्होंने अपने सहयोग मेंबर के साथ पूरा इंतज़ाम किया है, डगआउट्स अच्छे बनाए हैं। डगआउट्स में जो प्लेयर्स हैं उनको टीवी भी वहाँ पे दे दिए हैं दोनों डगआउट्स में। उस पर वो खिलाड़ी रिप्ले देख पाएंगे। सारे कैमरामैन बेहतरीन जो कैमरा वर्क है कल आपने देखा, लाजवाब कैमरा वर्क। आज फ्रिज की व्यवस्था भी की जा चुकी है क्योंकि बहुत गर्मी है और गर्मी के कारण फ्रिज जो है वो अहम माना जाता है। उसमें जो पानी उनको दिया जाता है वो ठंडा होने के लिए बिल्कुल सुकून मिलता है खिलाड़ियों को। कल हालांकि रात को बारिश गिरी थी, लेकिन यहाँ संगम में नहीं गिरी, सावरडे में गिरी। तो अंपायर्स दोनों फील्ड पर जा चुके हैं। तुषार बाब ते किती उरलं ते काढ पता है पण आगे दाड बसो हे जी के ए बते की दोया ते वर म्हणला अंपायर ते ग्राउंड्समैन खाया मागे मोबाईल तो घ्या ऐकत ना रे ते सलामी बल्लेबाज अजान टोटा और पुनीत मिश्रा। तो गेंदबाजी के लिए आए हैं रोहित। ओके ओके। तो शुरुआत रोहित से की जा रही है। इंतजार है पहली गेंद का। पुण्यपालकर और असलम शेख ये दो ऑफिशियल्स। मेरे साथ स्कोरर विराज तेंदुलकर, इस बीच सूरज हालांकि मैदान में निकल चुका है, बिल्कुल ब्राइट लाइट्स, लेकिन बादल भी छाए हैं। गोवा क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन का ये मैदान कोटाली सांगे। अंपायर का इशारा स्कोरर विराज तेंदुलकर की दिशा में। ये गेंद अपील तो जोरदार हो चुकी है, लेकिन अंपायर ने मना कर दिया। शुरुआत डॉट गेंद से हो चुकी है। और ये फ्री हिट का इशारा यहाँ पे, तो देखना होगा फ्री हिट पर क्या फायदा पहुंचा पाते हैं अपनी टीम को। इनिंग में ये कड़ा प्रहार किया, फील्डर वहां पे तैनात, बढ़िया प्रयास, बिल्कुल अपने टीम के लिए रन बचा लिए। 2 रन तो यकीनन बचा लिए हैं फ्री हिट पर। कुल मिला के 5 फ्री हिट इनिंग में। उसके अलावा जो गोइची गोल्डन ओवर हैं उसमें जो रन बना लिए जाते हैं उस गोल्डन ओवर में वो डबल हो जाते हैं। तो पहले फ्री हिट में 2 रन मिल चुके हैं, अभी 4 फ्री हिट जो है आने वाली बाकी है। स्कोर 2 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। ये गेंद यहाँ पे खेल दिया, रोक नहीं पाएंगे। ये करारा चौका, 4 रन। इस 4 रन के जरिए स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 6 रन पर। 6 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। सलामी बल्लेबाज अजान टोटा और पुनीत मिश्रा, ये सलामी जोड़ी धड़साकल स्टार्स की ओर से। हालांकि वेंचर 11 ने टॉस जीतकर पहले फील्डिंग करने का फैसला किया। बिल्कुल इस बार फील्डर को पाया। ये गेंद बिल्कुल बढ़िया शॉट खेल दिया, स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर, ये मिलेगा चौका। 4 रन के लिए गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के पार चली गई है। बिल्कुल बेहतरीन स्वीप शॉट खेल दिया है, अपने आप को पोजीशन किया और गेंद को स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री लाइन के पार पहुंचा दिया है 4 रन के लिए। इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 10 रन पर। रोहित जो कि पहली ओवर डाल रहे हैं, कलाई का इस बार बेहतरीन उपयोग, 1 रन के लिए खेल दिया। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 11 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। पहले ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 11 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। धड़साकल स्टार पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। डीजी गेंदबाजी में पेप्सी एंड से शुभम तारी, उनके सामने है आजान जो कि बाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज। स्टेयर कर दिया 1 रन के लिए, जिस रन के जरिए स्कोर 12 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 12 रन, दूसरी ओवर जारी है। फील्ड में बदलाव फिर से, क्योंकि दाएं और बाएं बल्लेबाजी का ये कॉम्बिनेशन, तो जब रन मिलता है तो फील्ड बदलनी पड़ती है। पुनीत, और ये फ्री हिट ली गई है, दूसरी फ्री हिट। पुनीत मिश्रा एक जाने माने ऑलराउंडर हैं, पिछले टूर्नामेंट में मैन ऑफ द सीरीज, बेस्ट बैट्समैन ये किताब पाने वाले लाजवाब खिलाड़ी। इसी बीच ये गेंद, ये पटकी हुई गेंद, वाइड बॉल का इशारा, तो फ्री हिट तो जारी रहेगी। तो मैं कह रहा था कि पुनीत मिश्रा एक बेहतरीन बल्लेबाज है। उनकी बल्लेबाजी देखने के लिए बहुत सारे व्यूवर्स यूट्यूब के जरिए हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। देखना होगा आज पुनीत मिश्रा क्या कर पाते हैं। जी हाँ, फ्री हिट तो जारी है। इस बार डॉट गेंद निकाली है, बिल्कुल बढ़िया गेंदबाजी शुभम तारी की, जो फ्री हिट ले ली थी उसमें वाइड गेंद तो हो गई, लेकिन फ्री हिट का फायदा नहीं उठा पाए बल्लेबाज। ये गेंद कवर की दिशा में बेहतरीन कवर रहा है, वहां पे लाजवाब गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर जा रही है। बिल्कुल बढ़िया टाइमिंग वाला शॉट कहा जा सकता है, जिसमें ताकत ज्यादा नहीं थी, बिल्कुल बेहतरीन टाइमिंग के साथ इस गेंद को खेला है कवर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर 4 रन के लिए। तो स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 17 रन 17। T20 यानी 20 ओवर की ये मैच, कल सुबह का मैच था वो 16 ओवर का किया था, क्योंकि बारिश के वास्ते पिच गीली थी। इस बार गैप नहीं ढूंढ पाए, सिर्फ 1 रन 18 रन पर स्कोर जा पहुंचा है बिना किसी नुकसान के। अब अजान थोटा जो कि बल्लेबाजी के लिए बाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज, शुभम तारी पूरी तरह से कोशिश में लगे कि किसी भी हालत में विकेट हासिल किया जाए। ये यहां पे हल्के हाथ से 1 रन के लिए खेल दिया है। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 19 रन पर जा पहुंचा है 19। उन्नीस रन बिना किसी नुकसान के दूसरी ओर जारी हैं शुभम तारी, जो कि गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे और 1 रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ 2 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 20 रन पर जा पहुंचा है 20 विदाउट लॉस डीजी। तो यहाँ पे ये थर्ड फ्री हिट, तीसरी फ्री हिट ली जा रही है। पिछली जो दूसरी फ्री हिट थी वो बिना कोई रन बना के पहली फ्री हिट में 2 रन आए थे। देखना होगा तीसरी फ्री हिट में कितने रन आते हैं। ये गेंद यहाँ पे क्या ये चौका मिल पाएगा? गेंद तो बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर जा रही है। जी हाँ, तीसरी फ्री हिट पर चौका मिल चुका है। तो इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर 24 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। तो यहाँ पे शायद गेंदबाज के लिए चेतावनी दी जा चुकी है अंपायर के जरिए। फिलहाल थोड़ी देर के लिए स्कोर रुका हुआ है, तो तब सुनते हैं डीजी की ओर से बेहतरीन नंबर्स। डीजी। तो इसी बीच जो गेंदबाजी का मार्क है वहाँ पे मिट्टी डाली गई है। ये गेंद हल्के हाथ से प्लेस करते हुए एक रन आंखों ही आंखों में इशारा करते हुए चुरा लिया है। गेंदबाज हैं क्रेग। क्रेग अपनी निजी पहली ओवर जो कि रोड एंड से जारी करते हुए टीम की ओर से ये तीसरी ओवर चल रही है। इसी बीच क्रेग फिर से तैयार। उनके सामने हैं अजान। ये कलाई का उपयोग लेकिन फील्डर को पाया। शॉट फाइन लेग पर फील्डर तैयार थे इस शॉट के लिए। गेंद बिल्कुल उनके पास गई। रन बनाने का यहाँ पे मौका नहीं था। 25 रन हो चुके हैं बिना किसी नुकसान के। सलामी बल्लेबाज अजान और पुनीत मिश्रा। इसी बीच अगली गेंद जो कि डाली हुई है वो डॉट गेंद निकाली है। फिर से धीरे धीरे अपने बॉलिंग मार्क की ओर बढ़ते हुए तो क्रेग की अगली गेंद बिल्कुल लाइन और लेन के साथ गेंदबाजी करते हुए ये गेंद बिल्कुल बढ़िया गेंदबाजी। बल्ले के पास से ये गेंद कीपर के दस्ताने में चली गई है। विकेट टू विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए पूरी तरह से बांध के रखने में कामयाब हो चुके हैं क्रेग बल्लेबाज को। कोई भी मौका नहीं देना चाहते हैं और बल्लेबाज जो कि मौके के इंतजार में, मौका मिलेगा चौका पालेंगे। यहाँ कलाई का उपयोग हमने कलाई के जरिए मोड़ दिया है एक रन के लिए। तो इस एक रन के जरिए 3 ओवर खत्म हो चुके हैं। 3 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 26 रन 26 डीजी। नए गेंदबाज अजय। तो देखते हैं अजय क्या कर पाते हैं। अजय जो कि पेप्सी एंड से। धारसाकल स्टार्स और वेंचर 11 के बीच ये मैच चल रहा है। ये यहाँ पे एक रन तो मिल चुका है, अपील भी की जा चुकी है, गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर जा रही है और यहाँ पे रन भी आ चुके हैं। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 28 रन 28। विदाउट लॉस। इस रन को जोड़ते हुए स्कोर 29 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। तो धीरे धीरे ये पहले विकेट की साझेदारी है वो पनप रही है। और ये चौथी फ्री हिट यहाँ पे ले ली गई है। ये खेल दिया, देखना होगा वहां पे 1 ही रन मिलेगा। तो पहली फ्री हिट पे 2 रन, दूसरे में कोई रन नहीं, तीसरे में चौका, चौथे में सिर्फ 1 रन। स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 30 रन पर। तो आखिरी एक ही फ्री हिट जो है वो बच जाएगी। यहाँ पे और 1 रन, स्कोर 31 पर जा पहुंचा है, 31 विदाउट लॉस। तो ये जैसे जैसे साझेदारी बढ़ती जाएगी वैसे वैसे दोनों बल्लेबाज हाथ खोल लेंगे, गियर बदल देंगे और रन की गति भी बढ़ जाएगी। कदमों के तालमेल से चूके अजय जो कि गेंदबाज हैं। ये अपील तो जोरदार हो चुकी हैं, लेकिन अंपायर ने इस अपील को नकारा। स्कोर 31 रन 31। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी अजय की। चौथी ओवर समाप्त हो चुकी है, 31 विदाउट लॉस। डीजी। तो पांचवी ओवर का आगाज होने जा रहा है। 6 ओवर का पावर प्ले। फिलहाल 4 ओवर खत्म हो चुके हैं। इसी बीच अगली गेंद का इंतजार। ये उठा दिया है, बहुत ही बेहतरीन। देखना होगा वहां पे फील्डर पहुंच नहीं पाया और ये 6 रनों का इशारा आ चुका है। अब मैंने जैसे कहा था कि गति बढ़ जाएगी, ऐसे ही गति बढ़ चुकी है। 6 रन के लिए गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के पार। डीजी धन्यवाद डीजे। 37 स्कोर जा पहुंचा है। बिल्कुल गेंद की गति का फायदा उठाया, गेंद को सिर्फ डायरेक्शन दे दिया। गेंद जो कि पिछली गेंद जो कि लॉन्ग लेग फील्डर तैनात है उनके ऊपर से गेंद 6 रन के लिए अजान ने बाउंड्री लाइन के ऊपर से बाहर भेज दी। फिलहाल पिछली गेंद पर वापसी कर चुके हैं, डॉट गेंद निकाली है। स्कोर 37 हो चुका है बिना किसी नुकसान के। यहाँ पे कट करने की कोशिश की, गेंद ऑफ स्टंप के काफी बाहर। वाइड बॉल का इशारा अंपायर ने बाहें फैला दी हैं, तो 1 रन अतिरिक्त। इस अतिरिक्त रन के जरिए स्कोर 38 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। ये गेंद तेज रफ्तार की गेंद थी, बिल्कुल बढ़िया वापसी कर चुके हैं गेंदबाज। वेंकट जो कि पिछले टूर्नामेंट में इसी मैदान पर बढ़िया गेंदबाजी कर चुके थे, काफी लंबे कद के गेंदबाज हैं और लंबे रनअप के साथ गेंदबाजी करते हैं। गेंद को दिशा दिखा दी 1 रन के लिए। स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 39 पर। पुनीत मिश्रा और अजान, इनकी जोड़ी, सलामी जोड़ी जम चुके हैं। पुनीत मिश्रा 12 के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर खेल रहे हैं, अजान जो कि 25 के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर खेल रहे हैं। इस ओवर की 2 गेंदें बची हैं। ये यहाँ पे मिड विकेट की दिशा में फील्डर तैनात थे और 1 रन, स्कोर 40 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। तो रन औसत जो है वो 8.28 के हिसाब से चल रहा है। अगर इसी रन औसत से 20 ओवर तक चले गए तो प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर है 166 रन। तो देखना है क्या रन औसत बढ़ा पाते हैं या नहीं। यहाँ पे 1 ही रन मिलेगा। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 41 रन 41। तो 5 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 41 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। डीजे
So thank you, Bunty.
Hello.
तो पावर प्ले ओवर की ये आखिरी, हालांकि
Hello. So at the end of 5 overs, 41 without loss. Thank you, Bunty, for your wonderful expert commentary for the first 5 overs. So in comes Ajay Kukna and is will welcome with a drive down the ground. There's a man in the deep just going to get a single. Oh, they convert into 2. So pretty good running. I think it was a late call from the batter. First, he just jogged around for a single, maybe thinking 2 is not on, but then he saw the ball just going slightly wide of the fielder and gets a comfortable 2. Azan Tota is playing well at the moment, playing a responsible innings. 28 of 21 for Dhadsakhal Stars. Swept away. There's a man in the deep. And he stopped. No. That's very nicely played. In fact, very good. Strong connect here from Azan Tota. The fielder was there. He tried hard, but the ball was timed really well. Well, Azan, definitely a very good upcoming talent. Played for Goa under 23. Was a part of Dhadsakhal Stars in Gurcharam Gymkhana. They lost in the semi-finals. But this is more like Azan, what we know. He was not at the best of the Gurcharam Gymkhana tournament. Not had too many runs under the belt in the tournament, and maybe felt that he was just out of the touch. But here is he coming back strongly for the Dhadsakhal Stars in Goichi League, where it all matters. First taking his time, looking at what the surface is doing, and then not losing wickets in the first 5 overs. It's not a big start. It's not an express start for them. But certainly they are doing pretty decently, Dhadsakhal Stars. Oh, nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled by Ajay Kukna. Not much turn, but certainly pitching in the right areas and just going slightly away. Left arm orthodox. Bowling round the wicket across. Oh, another one. This is really good bowling. Back to back. Beaten him in defense is Punit Mishra. The first one on the front foot. This time trying to just stay rooted on the crease. This time he just punches it down the ground. Pretty good over here. They got a boundary and they got a couple of runs. End of over number 6. 49 without loss. Dhadsakhal Stars. 6 overs, 49 without loss. Dhadsakhal stars. Azan Tota playing well. The captain 33 on 23 balls. Punit Mishra playing on 14 of 13. And in comes Shubham Tari, the man who has been picked for the highest prize in the auctions. Comes into bowl. Went for 9 runs in his first over. And now maybe they think here at the moment they need a wicket because they cannot allow the batters to take the game deep. If the openers stay for some time, then they are going to definitely cut loose. So it's a golden over that has been taken quite early. Maybe they just want to take everything out of their mind, a golden over, the free hits, and then play a normal game. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Was it a chance there? It's beaten him in pace. Certainly off the nick. Certainly there was a nick. That is the signal coming from the umpire. In comes Shubham Tari. The express pace of Shubham just beaten the batter. All ends up going back behind, but could not be taken. Chance has definitely gone down. Then that marks the 50 up as well in the 7th over for Dhadsakhal Stars. God, this is lovely. This is gracious shot. Nothing wrong with the ball. It just went with the flow of the bat. Inside out. Over covers. That's the boundary. So you can see from the replay, giving himself a little bit of room on the leg side to get the free extension of the arms and easily putting it away towards that covers boundary. So golden over. They already got 5 runs of the first 2 balls. And they must have decided, they must have thought just a while ago, this is the best time as both the openers have got their eye in. And maybe it's a better time here to take the golden over and take the advantage of it. Nicely bowled, very nicely bowled here. Bowling from round the wicket, putting in an effort, bouncing the ball a little bit more than expected by the batter. So that's how you reply. You reply with the ball as a bowler and beat a bat. That is how you got to speak on the field. Once again, charging down. Pretty quick here from Shubham Tari. The reason is just to get another boundary downtown. And the intentions are very much allowed here and clear from Azan Tota. He's looking to get few more runs in Shubham Tari's over. They already got 5. But he'll be hoping to get at least 10 maybe. That's why he's searching for that second boundary. So that will be doubled after the completion of the over. Looking to play the same shot, but this time he finds the fielder. No chance for a run here. So good comeback here from Shubham Tari. So even if he concedes 5 or 6 runs, I think that's a very, very good job done by the express pacer of Ventures 11. They put a high price on him during the auction. And he's showing why. The last delivery coming off the over, the golden over. This time, just trying to pull it away, coming a little quicker here. Slightly late into playing that shot, not middling the ball, just getting a single and a fabulous comeback here from Shubham Tari. He's not conceded too many in this over, just 6 runs coming off that over. End of 7, 55 without loss. So it will be, I think, 61 at the end of 7. So in comes Rohit Kitcher. So swept to the man in the deep. So this is a second left-arm orthodox bowler. So many left-arm orthodox has been included by many of the teams. And maybe 10 years before, you didn't see so many left-arm orthodox. But since they have become effective in T20, they are a regular part of most of the teams. Even in if IPL, you see so many left-arm orthodox being picked in the side, and they are doing a good job, especially against the right-handers. Trying to sweep the ball, not reaching to the pitch of the ball. Both the left-armers are slightly different. One just pushes in through, not allows you that much of time and flight in the air. Here the bowler gives a pretty good loop. So he's more sort of difficult customer at the moment to gauge because of the variations in the flight, the variations in the length, and the loop that he bowls. Rohit Kitcher. Pretty good start here in the second over. Considered just a few more runs to his liking. That time charging down. The keeper looking confident. He has been referred on top. The keeper feels he has got the man. The back leg was outside, but whether it is inside is a question when the stumps were or the bails were out of the groove. So LED wickets that has been used, so that becomes much easy for the umpire to gauge. So that loop has deceived him. Nicely bowled outside the line of off-stump. Azan thought maybe I can charge down. Here is the bowler. You can see charging down, using the feet. Keeper collecting the ball. So here it is, the light flashing, the red light. So Azan Tota has to take a long walk back. That's good piece of bowling as well as quick stumping behind the wickets. Nicely flighted, and you can see he's bowling from around the wicket, and he has created that angle to go take that ball away from the left-hander. So Azan has to reach towards that ball, and that's the reason why you must applaud Rohit Kitcher with his smart move. The ball just went skidded across, not turned. And that's where Azan was enticed and fooled. 63 for 1 in 7.5. They finally break through. And a pretty good opening stand here from Azan and Punish Mishra comes to an end. So in comes Aman Meena and immediately gets himself off the mark. But a success in this over definitely for the bowling side. Ventures 11. Rohit Kitcher getting rid of the captain of the opponent side. 8 overs have been bowled. 64 for 1. Dhadsakhal Stars. And yes, it's very hot out here and it's going to be a little hotter as well. You can definitely gauge from all the cameramen. They are with their shirts off. So understandably, it's so hot. So in comes Chigurupati Venkat back into the attack, conceding 10 runs. Pretty tall, 6 feet 5 and plus tall fast bowler with a pretty good action as well, clean action. Storming in towards the crease. He was very good in Kurcharam Gymkhana. Won one of the Player of the Match award for his team, Judge Developers. But then missed out one of the games because of a slight injury, Nikhil. But now he's perfectly fine and fit. Was very impressive in that tournament with his line, especially when he bowled with the new ball in the power play overs. Picked up wicket as well and troubled the batters. Not allowed too many runs against his name in those power play overs whenever he was coming with the new ball, as well as bowled the last 2 overs in the depth. So that's the difficult part for a youngster. So that's a learning curve. That is why such tournaments is always an advantage for a youngster like him. He got him. He got him. Punit Mishra trying to just play across. Not the best of the ball that has been picked here to play across the line. And Venkat Chigurupati strikes. The young fast bowler getting rid of the big opening batter, Punit Mishra. The second wicket going down. So both the openers have been sent back in the successive overs. 65 for 2. So in walks Aditya Suryavanshi. It was a very good tournament, the previous one that was held here just a week before. And scored 50, scored a pretty good handy runs coming at the top of the order as an opener. Played for Kakoda Boys. And now he's coming at number 4. So Azan Tota just was going after him in the auctions and picked ahead of Chogulis, who were also bidding for him. It's nicely bowled. Appeal there, but with his height, is going to get little bit extra bounce, and that is what is going to be looked upon by the umpires. It's not only about hitting the pads. All the three counting measures of leg before should be looked, and they are looked when the umpire is in that motion. And someone like Venkat, when he bangs the ball, is definitely going to get a little bit more bounce compared to all others with his height and with the effort that he's putting in. The sliced away, sliced toward the backward point. No chance for anyone. Went like a tracer bullet and goes over the boundary row for 4 runs. Yeah, too much of room given and a full as well. So that was an invitation. He just went hard at it. So very well bowled here. Good comeback, angling the ball away from the left-hander. Finishing the over on a pretty good note. And a good over. Wicket taking over here from Venkat Chigurpati. 9 overs gone, 70 for 2. Dhadsakhal Stars. Oh, nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled here. And that's good to see that here they have kept a slip in place, especially for the new batter. And that's the right approach here. They have to pile pressure on the new batters and not concede easy runs. He's bowling well at the moment, really bowling well with the old ball. The first time that he bowled, the fielding restrictions were on, and now just getting a little bit of cushion. Captain giving him the confidence, keeping the slip as well. Sometimes angling the ball, sometimes flighting, looking for a single here. Oh, that's not the best way. They're putting pressure and bowling the dot balls. Suddenly, here comes the single. So now he gets himself off the mark. So it will be much relief here on his head at the moment after getting that single. It's nicely played. We must see whether the ball is turning here when it's beating the bat, or it's just that sharp turn, or it's just going slightly away when the ball has got older. Definitely so much of cricket has been played, and by the end of this tournament, certainly there will be more purchase for the spinners. That's definitely beaten. The problem is, if you are not reading what is coming from his hands, it's going to be difficult because he's bowling from a wide angle, but the ball is tailing in towards the right-hander, trying to aim the stumps and then moving away. So you got to play the ball. And this is a better option here. Swept away and swept away in style. 6 all the way. What a powerful shot here from Aditya Suryavanshi, showing the skills that he has. Excellent bit of batting. This time it was slightly fuller and swept hard and goes all the way. And that is what Adit Suryavanshi is all about. He is an explosive batter. He's been sent here to do the job. 10 overs gone, 78 for 2. A very good match on our hands, which is at the moment, you can't predict. It's well in balance, I feel, because the batters have not run away with the game at the moment. It's well in balanced, and the bowlers are bowling in a pretty tight fashion. So we have still a few more overs to go after this one. So next 5 overs is going to be Bunty Udelkar in the commentary box.
Hello. हेलो, इसी बीच हेलो प्लीज ये गेंद यहाँ पे स्कोर फिलहाल 79 for 2. ये यहाँ पे बेहतरीन गेंद, चकमा देती हुई गेंद, समझ नहीं पाए, देखते रह गए, गेंद को गैदर किया, कीपर ने वापस कर दिया बॉलर के लिए. स्कोर 79 रन, 79 for 2. अजहान ने 30 गेंदों का सामना किया, 39 रन बनाए. पुनीत मिश्रा ने 19 गेंदों का सामना किया, 16 रन बनाए. अमन फिलहाल खेल रहे हैं. ये कड़ा प्रहार, लेकिन टाइमिंग उतना सही नहीं था. बिल्कुल फील्डर के आगे गेंद गिरी. मौका ढूंढ रहे थे फील्डर, लेकिन गेंद तक पहुंच नहीं पाए. आदित्य सूर्यवंशी 9 गेंदों का सामना किया, 8 पर खेल रहे हैं. ये गेंद यहाँ पे इस 1 रन को जोड़ते हुए स्कोर 81 for 2. 11वीं ओवर जारी है. इसके बाद 9 और ओवर बच जाएंगे. ये गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, उठा दिया बेहतरीन टाइमिंग के साथ. मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन के ऊपर से हवाई फायर करते हुए 6 रन के लिए गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के पार चली गई है. डीजी स्कोर 87, 87 रन पर जा पहुंचा है. काफी गर्मी महसूस हो रही है, ह्यूमिडिटी ज़्यादा है, बादल भी छाए हुए हैं आसमान में, लेकिन बारिश के आसार दूर दूर तक नज़र नहीं आ रहे हैं. और ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये 20 तारीख तक टूर्नामेंट चलेगा. It is 7 for 2. इसी बीच अगली गेंद, ये गेंद बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया, वहां पे रन बनाने का कोई मौका नहीं था। 87 for 2, 12th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। ये घुटने टेक शॉट था, लेकिन फील्डर को पाया, मिड विकेट की दिशा में खेल दिया। तब तक 1 रन, इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 88 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 88 for 2। धाड़साखल पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, या रन लेना चाहते थे, एन वक्त पर अपना इरादा बदल दिया। रोहित जो कि पेप्सी एंड से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे हल्के हाथ से प्लेस करते हुए बेहतरीन रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट और 1 रन का इजाफा, जो कि ये रन आदित्य सूर्यवंशी के खाते में गया। अब अमन सामना करने के लिए तैयार, बाया हाथ के बल्लेबाज। पॉइंट की दिशा में 1 रन के लिए दौड़ पड़े हैं और 1 रन से ही संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि फील्डर तेज तर रहा थे, झट से गेंद पर लपक पड़े। ये गेंद यहाँ पे स्वीप शॉट खेलने की कोशिश, गेंद और बल्ले का मिलाप नहीं हो पाया। गेंद को गैदर किया कीपर ने। 12 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 90 for 2। धाड़साखल स्टार्स और वेंचर 11 के बीच मैच चल रहा है। हालांकि वेंचर 11 ने टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला किया। सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स गोइची लीग का ये आज का दूसरा दिन। कल सरकार 37 और डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स ने अपने अपने मैच जीत लिए। आज का ये टूर्नामेंट का तीसरा मैच, जो कि धाड़साखल स्टार्स और वेंचर 11 के बीच चल रहा है। देखना होगा ये मैच कौन सी टीम जीत पाती है, क्या वो धाड़साखल या वेंचर 11। 12 ओवर तो हो चुके हैं, अब 8 ओवर्स बचे हैं। ये गेंद यहाँ पे टर्मिन की दिशा में स्टीयर कर दिया है 1 रन के लिए। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 91 for 2। 13th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। क्रेग जो कि अपनी निजी दूसरी ओवर में चल रहे हैं। अब तक सिर्फ 7 रन दे चुके हैं, कोई सफलता उनको नहीं मिली है। रोहित ने 4 ओवर डाले, 25 रन दिए, एक सफलता उनके खाते में आ चुकी है। क्रेग की अगली गेंद, फील्ड में थोड़ा सा बदलाव करते हुए कप्तान। क्रेग की ये गेंद मिड विकेट की दिशा में खेल दिया है, 1 रन ले लिया, दूसरा रन लेना चाहते हैं और दूसरा रन भी आसानी से पूरा कर दिया। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 93 फॉर 2। दोनों जो सलामी बल्लेबाज थे वो वापस डगआउट्स में वापस जा चुके हैं और जो रन औसत है पर ओवर वो 7.54। 2 विकेट गिरने के बाद रन औसत नीचे आता हुआ, पहले 8 के ऊपर था, अब 7.54 पर आ चुका है। यहाँ पे और 1 रन के जरिए स्कोर 94 फॉर 2। साझेदारी अब तक इस तीसरे विकेट के लिए उनतीस रनों की साझेदारी हो चुकी है। यहाँ पे बढ़िया कलेक्शन कीपर द्वारा बिल्कुल अपने आप को हवा में झोंक दिया। लाजवाब कीपिंग वहां पे गौरीश जो कि कीपर हैं, गौरीश कामड़ी बेहतरीन कीपर, और उनको बाकी के साथी खिलाड़ियों ने भी नवाजा की। लाजवाब कलेक्शन। यहाँ पे यकीनन गेंद फाइनल की दिशा में खेल दी है, चौका मिलेगा। 4 रन इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर 99 पर जा पहुंचा है। 99 फॉर 2। पुण्या पालकर और आश्रम शेख ये दोनों जीसीए मान्यता प्राप्त ऑफिशियल अंपायर्स। मेरे साथ विराज तेंदुलकर, जो कि स्कोरर हैं, और उसके अलावा 100 रन हो चुके हैं। 100 अप। 13 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 100 फॉर 2। तो मैं कह रहा था कि मैच रेफरी है विवेक कोलमकर, मेरे साथ कमेंटेटर है हरीश काकोरकर और स्कोरर है विराज तेंदुलकर। तो यहाँ पे अब 13 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 100 रन हो चुका है 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो देखना होगा बचे हुए 7 ओवर में और कितने रन आते हैं। तो हेलो सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स के प्रेसिडेंट तुषार और सेक्रेटरी अमरीश, ये दोनों कल से इस टूर्नामेंट पर निगाहें बना बैठे हैं। पूरी तरह से बढ़िया आयोजन करने की कोशिश दोनों की अपने साथी मेंबर्स के साथ। इसी बीच अगली गेंद, यहाँ पे अपने फॉलो थ्रू में इस गेंद को फील्ड किया। 14th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस, स्कोर 100 फॉर 2। ये फिर एक बार लाजवाब फील्डिंग अपने फॉलो थ्रू में, दोनों ही गेंदें डॉट निकाली हैं। स्कोर 100 रन पर रुका हुआ। वैसे नारायण मसूरकर जो कि ट्रेजरर हैं, क्योंकि इनकमिंग सोर्स जो हैं वो नारायण मसूरकर के पास जाता है। अगर उन्होंने पैसे खर्च नहीं किए तो ये बढ़िया टूर्नामेंट हो नहीं सकता है। जिम्मेदारी का काम है ट्रेजरर यानी खजिनदार। हालांकि साउंड सिस्टम भी उनके ज़रिए है, अगर उनको गुस्सा आया तो आवाज़ भी बंद करा सकते हैं। $101 for 2। ये उठा दिया है, देखना होगा मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन के पास गई है, बिल्कुल अंदर उस गेंद को शायद फील्ड कर लिया गया है। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 103। for 2। ये कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, गेंद ने बल्ले का ऊपरी किनारा लिया, तीसरी विकेट का पतन और 103 for 3 डीजे मसूरकर। हालांकि डीजे वाले हैं मसूरकर, और आज नाश्ता में मसूर की भाजी भी परोसी गई थी। तो बिल्कुल साउंड सिस्टम मसूरकर, डीजे वाले बाबू मसूरकर, भाजी भी मसूरकर। तो बिल्कुल आयोजन में पूरा 50% जो सहयोग है वो मसूरकर का है। नए बल्लेबाज मल्लार जा चुके हैं। ये आखिरी फ्री हिट, 5वीं फ्री हिट थी और उसमें फायदा उठाया, चौका पा लिया। तो कुल मिला के 5 में से 2 फ्री हिट में करारे चौके आ चुके हैं। पहले फ्री हिट में 2 रन, दूसरे में कोई रन नहीं, तीसरे में 1 रन और जो 2 फ्री हिट उसमें 2 चौके, कुल मिला के 5 फ्री हिट हो चुकी हैं। 107 14 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद डीजी मसूरकर। ऑलरेडी बुकिंग इसी बीच 1 रन इस रन के जरिए स्कोर में इजाफा होता हुआ स्कोर 108, 15th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। तो रन औसत जो है वो 7.62 है। अब रन की गति को बढ़ाना चाहेंगे दोनों बल्लेबाज, क्योंकि अगर इसी रफ्तार से गए तो 152 तक जा पाएंगे प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर। तो देखते हैं ये दोनों बल्लेबाज क्या गियर बदल देते हैं या नहीं। यूट्यूब के ज़रिए अब तक 428 व्यूवर्स जो हैं वो इस मैच को देख चुके हैं। गोवा लाइव कास्ट के ज़रिए इसका सीधा प्रसारण गोइची लीग इस लिंक पर हो रहा है यूट्यूब के ज़रिए। यहाँ पे अपने पैरों के ज़रिए इस गेंद को रोका। तो क्रिकेटर जो होते हैं उनको फुटबॉल खिलाड़ी होना अच्छी बात होते हैं, क्योंकि कई बार अपने पैरों के ज़रिए इस गेंद को रोक लेते हैं, सही ढंग से रोक लेते हैं और रन भी बचा लेते हैं। यहाँ पे बेहतरीन चौका मिल जाएगा इस चौके के ज़रिए, स्कोर 113। तो मैंने कहा था कि गियर बदलना चाहेंगे और यकीनन गियर बदल दिए गए हैं। अब रनों की गति जो है वो बढ़ाने की कोशिश और उसमें कामयाब भी हो चुके हैं। वेंकट जो कि गेंदबाज है अपनी चौथी ओवर में चल रहे हैं। सात 7.70 ये रन औसत अभी बढ़ चुका है। इसी बीच ये वाइड बॉल का इशारा 114, 114 रन। ये यहाँ पे एक रन बढ़िया तरीके से तेज रफ्तार से लिया गया। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 115 फॉर 3। 15th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस, 115 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो जब ये ओवर खत्म हो जाएगी बाकी के 5 ओवर में बिल्कुल धुआंधार बल्लेबाजी करना पसंद करेंगे इसी बीच गेंद। यहाँ पे एक रन लेने की कोशिश और बढ़िया तरीके से रन भी ले लिया गया है। 116 फॉर 3। 16 ओवर, हालांकि 15 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर हो चुका है और आगे का 5 ओवर का खुदे का हाल सुनाने के लिए आ रहे हैं हमारे जिसे मान्यता प्राप्त कमेंटेटर हरीश कक्कोर का।
So here comes the 16th over and the last over here for Ajay Kukna. This has been good so far in his bowling. Picked up the wicket of the picked up 1 wicket in the 3 overs that he bowled so far. This is going to be the last over of his spell. Just once again, nicely played off the back foot. Aditya Suryavanshi has moved on to 30s and he's looking good. The way he has started, is carrying on with his form from the previous tournament, looking very compact at the moment. Yes, good signs here for Dhadsakhal Stars, the defending champions. Crunched off the back foot, Mallar Naik, who also played in the previous tournament, and the Kucharem Gymkhana that was played here. So previous tournament, whoever has done good and in touch with the game, or the Goa Premier League, their form, they would like to just continue here in Goichi League for their respective franchises. So no chance of a single. It's bowled really well. Bowl in a tight leash, not giving too much of air, but bowling wicket to wicket and also just turning in spite of bowling quickly. So that's an advantage to have Ajay Kukna. So I'm looking for a single run-out opportunity, but he just scampers and completes it easily in the end. So if not getting the boundaries, they are rotating the strike. They know that Ajay Kukna at the moment into his last over. So they are just trying to see him off. So I think they might have reassessed the conditions here. They might have thought maybe 170, 75 at the start, but here looking at his... they might have reassessed that maybe 160 plus total might be good enough. Very nicely played in the gap. Getting a couple of runs. It was risky. Good throw coming in from the deep. Maybe almost hitting directly on the stumps. But in the end, they get 2 runs. So pretty good spell here that is finished by Ajay Kukna. 1 for 26 in his 4. 16 gone. Dhadsakhal Stars 122 for 3. So in comes Shubham Thari into the bowling attack. So it looks to be that he is going to finish off maybe on number 17 and 19. That is what the captain feels here at the moment. And it's the right choice, obvious choice when you've got your fast bowler. The Express one represents Goa and the best choice at the moment. Not only to just stop the run flow, but also pick up wickets. Just nudging it down towards the third man. This is very sensible batting, very smart batting from Aditya Suryavanshi. So it's not about hitting those big ones. It's not about bang bang, just waiting for the ball and just gliding it towards the short third man region. Sensible batting getting him on the boundary. Moves on to 36 of just 27 balls. And a pretty good strike rate has been maintained here by the batter. There's a very good hand and eye coordination Aditya Suryavanshi, and that's why he has been successful. Most of the occasions gets plenty of runs in T20 cricket. Here also looking very good for Dhadsakhal Stars. Looking for a bouncer there, surprise him. He's not a man of a tall stature, so you don't have to bowl too hard bouncer. Looking for that uppercut shot, but could not get anything. Nowadays, it's been practiced so much by the T20 cricketers, practicing the nets a lot and trying to do it with the machine and the coaches as well. This time, just doesn't come up. That's slashed hard. Too much of room, too much of width, and that is one more boundary. That's what pace does to you. It allows to flash and flash hard. And once the width has been given here, and it's the last 4 overs, that the batter is going to take the advantage. Very nicely executed here from the batter, Aditya Suryavanshi. Moves the score into 130, and Aditya Suryavanshi has moved into 40. So they're deciding at the moment and discussing what coming up next here, whether it's going to try a fuller length Yorker or it's just going to pepper with the back of length. 8 runs coming of the first 3 balls so far. This time clipped in the air. This should be an easy chance. And that's taken by Shubham Tari. Going for the full ball. He tried to go downtown, not middling the ball. But you can't blame Aditya Suryavanshi. This is a pretty good innings from him. He wanted to get more runs here in the last 4 overs. And he has to go. There's 130 for 4. Shubham Tari strikes back. 4th down. Aditya Suryavanshi taking a walk back to the dugout. So in comes Shubham Gajinkar. A good handy knock here from Aditya Suryavanshi of 40. And this is the time where you just have to play big shots. Try to break free, try to get as many as possible. Just few more overs left. We are coming into the end of the innings in the 17th over. Plenty of wickets left at the moment. So obviously the batter, whoever comes onto the wicket, will try to pick up boundaries and sixes. This time once again, very late on to that shot. Surprising the batter with the bouncer of the very first ball. Shubham Gajinkar looking for a pull shot and just getting a single. So different sort of field here for both the batters. He's sending back the man at mid-off to the long-off position. Not he decides against it, or maybe the long on going back. The captain and the bowler is still thinking where to set the field. So finally coming inside. And long off has been sent to the left-hander Mallar Naik. Nicely bowled, very nicely bowled, zipped in straight into the gloves of the keeper. In spite of conceding 2 boundaries, he gets rid of Aditya Suryavanshi in that over. 17 gone, 131 for 4. Dhadsakhal Stars. This time going high, and that is gone long distance. A spectacular shot, going all the way and getting a 6. And that's what is required for Dhadsakhal Stars. Shubham Gajinkar. What a shot this is. Dhadsakhal Stars were hoping that somehow they get that spike, somehow they get that upward movement quickly. Aditya Suryavanshi tried in the previous over, but he just scooped a one in the hands of the bowler himself. But now, very first ball. What a welcome to Craig Dorado. This time back of length and getting a single down. So this is good batting. Once you get a ball in the slot, he whacks it, and then the back of length just tapping around, nudging for a single. So already he has started with 7 runs of the first 2 balls. With wickets in hand, they'll be certainly looking to get somewhere around 160 plus. Anything about 160 plus, 165. And if they reach towards 170s, will be good total. All the teams here are well balanced. They have got a mix of the off spinners, the left arm orthodox, the medium pacers. So I'm too fast. It's bowling outright fast here. Trying to cram the batter for room and getting a single. The left-hander Mallar Naik. We have seen some of the quick pacers at the moment, and the 3 that are there in the camp at the moment. Craig Dorado is a pretty slinger action. Bowls quick. Shubham Thari in his no introduction. He is a outright fast bowler for playing for Goa Ranji team. Bowls his heart out and varies his length. Very good in his execution. And then Venkat Shugurpati is also a decent young bowler that is coming up the ranks, getting the experience here in Goichi League. Oh, trying to, what a shot this is. This is outrageous. Absolutely marvelous full shot. It was over his head height with a short arm jab. He gets it over the boundary to a long distance. One of the best shots that I've witnessed in this entire competition. Well, evasive action, call what you want, but this was directed on his body. He still went with his shot. And what an execution. Shubham Gajinkar has hit him with 2 sixes at the moment. Right in the block hole. Perfect reply. Looking for a run out. He gets the direct hit. And umpire is referring to the third umpire here. It might be really close. What a response. Right in the block hole. Toe breaker. He gets the bat on time. But has he got the man there? Mallar Naik at the moment a little unsure. It might be, I feel that the batter very well knows that it might be going in towards the fielding side. But third umpire and the match referee Vivek Kolamkar is assessing the various angles, especially the square angle. So out is the call and the red light flashes. The batsman was already heading back. Mallar, unlucky you can say, but they had to take the run as well. At this moment, we expect the batters to take the risky singles. He went. It was his call going at the danger end. But Craig was also alert and just underarm throw hitting the stumps and gets rid of his man. So 5 down at 145. So here are all the sponsors, those who helped us in organizing this big league. The Goichi League is underway. This is the second day. We have witnessed already Sarkar 37 winning the first game, and then a match that went right down the wire, won by 1 wicket by Desmond Moore Avengers. What a thrilling contest that was, the second game of the first day. And now day number 2, match 1. We're into the first innings. Another Yorker tried and gets a single towards the backward point region. So good over here for the betting side. They got a couple of sixes from the bat of Shubham Gajinkar. 18 gone, 146 for 5. So it's nicely played, opening the face of the bat. Getting a single there. We are into the 19th over. Shubham Gajinkar looking good, and more strike to Shubham Gajinkar, I think, will be the message from the dressing room. Anuj Yadav has come in at number 7. 147. So certainly looking to be the 160, 165 might be the first target. If they get another couple of sixes from the bat of Shubham Gajinkar, they will be going pretty for 170. This time, once again, at the back of the end, slower ball, disguising the batter. He knew that the batter are going with hard hands. And a nice catch taken by the short covers. So Shubham Gajinkar short cameo comes to an end. It's the 6th wicket down at 147. It's also a big thanks to the sponsors as well. That's the reason why you see so much of glamour and so much of followers for Goichi League, organized by Sanguem cricketers. This is powered by Honorable MLA of Sanguem constituency and is the Social Welfare Minister as well, Shri Subhash Desai ji. Also, Desert and More, Priority Construction, Honorable MLA of Kulcharam, Shri Nilesh Kabral, Rajesh Desai, MLA Kumbarzua, HDFC Bank, Deepak at Amarnath Desai, Yogesh Dalal, Santosh Desai, Prasad Naik at Pochu, Abhijit Desai, Goa Sponge and Power Limited, JSW Cement, DJ Farm, Shraddha Ispat Private Limited, Kairos Cruise, Ashish Karmarkar, Meher Khan, Rizma Group, Raviraj Upadhyay, Sudesh Salilkar and Elbis Agro. So there are a few more sponsors as well. I'll take the names as I go through the list. Man of the series sponsored by Raghunath Moraskar, proprietor of Madira Center. Best batter sponsored by Dattaraj Bhise. Best bowler sponsored by Lakshman at Pramod Naik. Man of the final sponsored by Gurunath Naik, proprietor Digo Enterprises. So in comes the new batter. 147 for 6. It's not going to be easy for any new batter to come and whack the ball with so much of a skillful bowler. Shubham Tari has already picked up 2 wickets. Trying with a short ball there. Trying to surprise someone who has played thousands of bouncers in his life. This time up and over. This might be one more chance. And that's taken as well. Shubham Tari has got his 3rd wicket. And nothing wrong here from the batter. He wanted to go up and over the extra cover region. This is the time when need to get more runs. It's not easy, I told you, against someone like Shubham Tari, who is looking good in the death overs. So Robin D'Souza was used here to just accelerate, and he goes back without any addition to the scoreboard. 147 for 7. I was talking about the sponsors. Winners Trophy has been sponsored by Advocate Tushar Karmalkar in the loving memory of his father, late Vinayak D.S. Karmalkar. Runners-up Trophy sponsored by Ankush Gavas in the loving memory of his father, late Prakash Gavas. A big thank you to Goa Cricket Association and all the office bearers for giving us the ground and so many things. Shubham Tari looking in red hot form with those 3 wickets. Cracked away. This is some shot here from the batter. The ball might just race away. No, just doesn't come nicely onto the bat. But at least getting a couple of runs. Not easy to play off the back foot on the offside against Shubham Tari. Space. And a good over here. Very good over from Shubham Tari. He picks up a couple of wickets, not conceding too many runs when the team was looking at 160, 165. He has kept the things in check in his spell so far. 3 for 27 from the fast bowler. Oh, one more bouncer. Very well directed here to the young fast bowler, by the young fast bowler to the left-hander. So a very, very good over and a good spell here from Shubham Tari. 2 wickets in that over. 3 for 27 in his 4 overs. Is the end of 19. 149 for 7. So here comes the last over. Once again, now pace at both the ends. They've got the fast express. They have got and shelled plenty of amount for Shubham Tari, the highest bided player in the auctions. And then they had kept some money for Craig Dorado as well, because they wanted someone who is outright pace and can get us those quick bursts of overs. If at all there is some partnership growing, and maybe in the death overs. And that's the reason why they wanted both the fast bowlers. They've got him.
Hello.
So Craig once again going for the Yorker length. This is brilliant bowling here at the moment. They are cracking the code. They are bowling the Yorkers right in exactly the difficult areas. The batters trying to just free their arms. And by the time the bat coming down, the ball has just traveled behind in the gloves of the keeper. Excellent bowling here from Craig Dorado. He's repeating it. Too fast to handle at the moment for the batters. They are trying to just put bat onto it, maybe trying to play towards the backward point region, but this extra pace from the speedster is just little too hot to handle at the moment. He's been good. He's been expensive in one of the overs, but apart from that, he's bowled a decent spell. And they are getting a good finish here, Venture 11. They build up a good side in the auctions. Another one. That will have broken the toes. He just gets the bat on time. Just plays it straight, gets a single, gets his partner up. at the striking end. That was his job, to get the left-handed on strike. And I told you it's not going to be easy get towards that 160 run mark because of the bowling depth that Ventures 11 have with someone like Shubham Tari, Craig Dorado, and the left armers who have been brilliant in their bowling department, bowled economical, picked up wickets as well. At one moment, the batting side, Dhadsakhal Stars had lost just 3 wickets, but they never allowed the game to be drifted away, the bowlers. Looking to play that shot fine towards the fine leg region. A pedal shot. Once again, not coming right. So many dot balls in that last over. This is a big, big finish and a good finish here for the team Ventures 11. It's an excellent last over. I just want a good finish as well. The way to start it. Lovely shot and might get a boundary. No, there's a fielder down there. Might be looking for a couple of runs. And the throw coming back in. So it's just going to be a single. Excellent over from Craig, the last over, and Shubham Tari, the previous one. That keeps the thing in check for the batters. Dhadsakhal Stars looking good for 160, 165, but they have been stopped here. Stopped by the pace battery of Ventures 11. That is what they have managed to restrict. So 151 is what they managed to get in their allotted quota of 20 overs. Dhadsakhal Stars. And an excellent bowling performance from all the bowlers. The left armers were very good, left arm orthodox. And they have been accompanied in the second spell here by Shubham Tari and Craig Dorado, who bowled very well in the death overs. So that's how we end up in the 20 overs, 151 for 7. And 152 is the target set for Ventures 11 to win their first game. And we'll see the run chase in a short while. We'll take some time off and then come back in just 5 minutes' time.
Very good morning and a warm welcome. Welcome back. 157 is the target to achieve for Ventures 11. Both the batters get up, warming up. Will be facing their first delivery. Swing of the bat straight away. The ball has gone past. And the ball will race away. That's a boundary. Fine edge there by Veer Yadav. And look at the pace from the bowler. Harshad. And the ball right in between the gatekeeper and the first slip goes past. So good runs here for Ventures. It's a little bit of a risky shot as well. But absolutely, this is Goichi League Day 2, match number 3. What a fantastic tournament being organized by Sanguem cricketers, powered by Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable MLA of Sanguem constituency and also the Minister for Social Welfare. We've now a slight bit of a change in the fielding there. The first sleeve has been taken off. Right in the block hole, beautifully played. A good drive towards the mid-off. The bowling is absolutely fantastic, just keeping the line very perfect around the wicket. That he bowls to the left-hander. Veer Yadav faced 2 deliveries and with 1 boundary to his credit. Gaurish Kambli joining in at number 2 and on the non-side end. Once again digging it out, beautifully played towards the mid-on. This time picks up a single. He's been absolutely coming of age. Look at the style, the stance, the full face of the bat, wonderful swing of the ball. It's just going, presenting the full face of the bat, Veer Yadav. That only shows the hard work that he puts in the nets, knocking, practicing, facing each and every delivery. He's been nicely groomed by his father, Kamla Vasad Yadav, the Sarpanch of Chikalim Panchayat. Swing of the bat this time from Gaurish. The ball has gone past. He's just trying to play his stroke. Veer Yadav is absolutely bubbling with confidence and just going down the wicket to have a bit of a discussion with Gaurish Kamble how to just get going. Trying to reach the target of 157. Lush green grass, a perfect setting for the game of cricket to be played. Goichi League, as always, one most prestigious tournament. Watchful. Almost 8 in over. They have to just look for it every year. And the batters are not really trying to make the good use of the power play overs. Just trying to stay, they get set, and that is the right approach. Just maybe want to provide that first open wicket partnership, a very strong laying, a solid foundation. And that is what is required from the batters of Ventures, to lay a good foundation. A lovely drive on the half alley. The ball finds the gap. The ball will race away. That's absolutely a cracking beauty from Gaurish. Timed it beautifully to get that boundary the very first over. That will boost his confidence. Wonderful timing on the rise. Beautifully played. Picked it up quite early. Yes, the ball has gone past the ball. It was absolutely correct from Goichi to sum up over number 1. Nine runs to get started. Always good to see the match referee. Always good to see. Always good to see the match referee, Vivek Kolamka, former Ranji player himself, a thorough gentleman. Vinay Kunte has been brought into the bowling proceedings to begin the second over. Two official umpires, Aslam Sheikh and Punya Palkar, on the ground. A lofted shot, beautiful work of hands. No fielder there, the ball will race away. Yeah, that's gone all the way for 6. Sheer timing from Veer Yadav. Look at absolutely just guiding the ball towards the deep square leg region. With a bit of a risky work there from Veer. Look at how beautifully that has just picked it up. My goodness, the ball has gone all the way. Gains the distance. Wonderful timer. Slightly the drift was in the leg side and picked it up beautifully. Just trying to keep their eyes on the deck about the batters. And once again, that's a similar kind of a shot, but this time, what it is. Oh, lovely piece of fielding there from the fielder. Good work, not allowing the ball to go past, but the ball still had plentiful of bat on that. So boundary against more runs here for the batters of Ventures. They're absolutely cutting loose and so quickly that Veer Yadav has reached to 15 of just 5 deliveries. And Gaurish Kamble on 4, facing 3 deliveries. Vinay Count is just getting expensive with just 2 balls bowled. 1 6 and another one is a boundary. Lovely shot once again, finds the gap. The ball is racing away towards the boundary line. This is the beauty of the power play, and Veer Yadav is making the most of that. 1 6 and back-to-back boundaries from Veer. He's just getting unstoppable. Trying to take the full advantage of this 6 over the power play. Look at how beautifully that he has timed. The body language says it all of Veer Yadav. He's full of confidence. Playing with ease. Absolutely no pressure at all on his shoulders. As I mentioned, he's just getting better with the time. This time finds the field. I won't be surprised if I see Veer Yadav playing alongside Yashasvi Yadav because Yashasvi is coming to go. And Veer Yadav is absolutely getting up to play for the state. A free hit signaled by Aslam Sheikh. That will be another advantage here for Veer Yadav as he gains the strike. He's on 19 of just 7 deliveries. Yes, opportunity here. Just trying to get the grip right. Taking a bit of help from the grass, just rubbing his maybe the moisture on his palms, and he's ready. Free hit. Veer Yadav. Oh, well bowled by Vinayak. The ball didn't quite come to the expectation of Veer Yadav, though there was a swing of the bat. The ball kept low. Credit to Vinayak Kunte for this wonderful delivery, not allowing Veer to hit that free hit out of the park or even to the fence for a boundary. Oh, rising delivery. That bouncer was absolutely like that of Shoaib Akhtar. So a good dot baller to mark the end of the 2 overs. $23 for no loss. So the two very talented openers for Ventures, Veer Yadav and Gaurish Kamble. Veer Yadav is batting on 19 or just 9, and Gaurish Kamble 4 of 3 deliveries that he has faced. Oh, just wanted to play, but once again struggling with the timing. Will be a single here. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. What it is? It looks like yes from the bat. The soft signal from Punia Palkar. The soft signals are really very good from the umpires, which gives an indication, a message to the commentators and the scorer. All the umpires should come up with this soft signal. And Punia Palkar does it quite often, which is so good. Sends a very clear message. A slight change in the fielding there by the bowler. Harshad just moving that deep third man a bit. Full toss this time. Didn't quite time the ball, but still the ball will race away. It wasn't a good timing at all, but this is the beauty of the power play overs. Picked it up. Wonderful, and paying the price for that loose delivery, Harshad. Bang, she goes towards the long on. Slightly fuller. Yes, near the banner of the Honorable MLA, Subhash Faldesai. The ball is up in there. Didn't quite get the timing again and paid the price. Veer Yadav wanted to take the ball aerial out of the park as he played upish and down the throat of the field. The first wicket departs on a total of 28 on the board. He was really looking so good, Veer Yadav. He departed on 23, his individual score of 10 deliveries that he faced. A quick fire, a good cameo. And look at the excitement of the fielder. They knew how important this wicket was for team Dhadsakhal. Well, once again, a very good morning. Still a few minutes are remaining here to be noon. From the com box, myself, Nadeem Ahmed, will be updating you about this match in Hindi, English. And joining me in a Hindi commentary is Bunty Udelkar. He's an anchor, comedian, singer. He's a multi-talented. Always good to have him in the com box alongside Harish Kakurka. Once again, it's a beautiful league. And there is one in one league, Goichi League. Powered by Shri Subhash Faldesai, Honorable MLA, Sanguem constituency, and also the Minister for Social Welfare. So the ball is happy, and is the team of Dhadsakhal to get Veer Yadav out on 23, the first wicket down of Ventures 11. The new batter warming up and all set to play the first delivery of his. Kashyap Buckley, another talented from the Port Town city of Vasco da Gama. Wonderful player and a lot of expectation from him. Oh, nicely played away, and this the ball just gone past Harshad Chelwani. Absolutely bubbling with confidence with that first breakthrough that he has provided to the team. Dhadsakhal in yellow jersey, while in red is Ventures 11. Watchful, the full face of the bat, good presentation from Kashyap. But finds the field in the middle of the captain himself. Look at how good control now on the runs after the fall of the wicket. This is exactly what the fall of the wicket does. That brings a bit of a pressure on the batters. And the new batter takes some time to get set, get started. Score remains unshaken on 28. Wonderful over this is turning out to be. Nicely and good Steve work. Picked up a single, gets off the mark with this single. And just given 6 runs of this over. Wonderful bowling from Harshad and picked up a wicket as well. So end of 3 overs, 29 for 1. Ventures 11 chasing 157 to win. .157 is absolutely a fighting score. And this could be anybody's game. Two talented teams are face off in the very first match of Day 2 Goichi League 2025. Anuj Yadav on the bowling mark. Oh, good looking shot. The ball breaks the short field. Lovely timing. Picked it up beautifully. Kashyap Buckley. Once he gets off the mark, and now he's getting that rhythm back. Just wanted to slice away, but a very quick delivery that was from Anuj, well bowled. Just outside the off stump. Fourth in progress. Once again, back-to-back dot balls, just trying to add up a bit of a pressure there on the shoulders of Goichi calmly. He's betting on 5 of 6 deliveries that he has faced, but good start here once again from Kashyap Buckley, the captain. And the captain has to play the captain's inning. What a wonderful bowling continues to trouble Goichi calmly. Perfect lining. Good hit down the ground, but finds a fielder there in the long off. That will be just a single. They're pushing hard for 2. Absolutely good running between the wickets. It was a clear-cut a shout from the captain for 2. Beautifully picked up. These 2 to take the score to 36. That will mark the end of 4 overs. 36 for 1. Ventures chasing 157 to win. Anuj Yadav giving 7 runs of the last over. That is in the 4th over. Score 36 for 1. Still a long way to go for the batters, and the captain will have to play the captain's inning for sure. Kashyap Buckley is getting up. He's batting on 6 of 5 deliveries that he faced. Goichi League, always a professional tournament. Looks like an IPL right here on this beautiful ground. Sanguem. Watchful, nice and straight. Played back to the ball. He always shows the responsibility, Kashyap Buckley. He knows that he's staying there on the crease is very important for the team. Take outside edge, but only to find the fielder there in the point region. It's a good set of fielding been set by the captain, Azan Tota. He knows exactly which areas to cover up and deploying his troop quite brilliantly. And wonderful captain. On the back foot, nicely done. Just playing it towards the deep covers this time and picking up a single. Hats off to the bowlers. Absolutely. Look at how good they have made a comeback in the game after a good flyer being provided by Veer Yadav. Was going after the bowlers. Was just getting unstoppable. A quick fire of 23 runs from the young talent. Shot of length and played beautifully. There's a fielder, will not get to it. Enough bat on that and right out from the middle. Good timing on the back foot by Goichi calmly to take the ball to the fence. That is a cracker. Just trying to free his arms and playing in the gap. Just waits for the right opportunity like an ambush hunter. Goichi calmly. Oh, good comeback. Well bowled. Aman Meena. It's a good utilization of the bowlers by the captain. Every over, this is a different bowler. He's got plenty full of options to do so. Once again, a good looking shot. The ball is headed. There's a fielder that will be dangerous. And a wonderful catch. Just wanted to clear the boundary rope, but lag the distance. Goichi calmly departs as the second wicket fall of Ventures 11, and he contributed 11. It's now 41 for 2. Wonderful over from Amanveen. Just conceded 5 runs and picked up a wicket in his first over. And that brings Ajay Kukna in at number 4 alongside the captain. The wickets are falling every regular important interval, and this is a really not good sign for the batters. A partnership will be very important here for Ventures, as they're chasing 157 to win against Dhadsakhal. Prasad Patil. Flighted very beautifully played, full face of the batter, just a nudge to pick up a single by the captain. 3-7 required to give the support which is needed for to form a partnership. Can Ajay Kukna provide that good support for the captain? And that is the beauty of the T20 partnership. At any given time will work wonders for the team, chasing or putting up a good total, batting first. What is important is the partnership, and exactly Ventures 11 are so good in that. After every follow of the wicket comes up, stitching the partnerships. On the back foot, a new batter, fresh leg, picks up a single, gets off the mark with it. Ajay Kukna. Well balanced team, and that has been the motto of the Sanguem cricketers towards station. Ranji players, a good mix, young talents. All the players get an opportunity to play in such a prestigious tournament called Goichi League. This tournament is just getting better, bigger with every year. Credit to the organizing committee. Coming down the track on the half volley, but just a defensive driver towards the deep extra cover to pick up a single. Very calculated and very measured inning been played by the captain Kashyap Pakle, and which is needed. And as I mentioned earlier, it is very important psychological for the teammates that Kashyap stays on the crease. Oh, good work of hands. Could be another single here, and yes, the intention is quite clear from Ajay Kukna that he is there to support the captain, picking up singles and just rotating the strike every ball, trying to just recover from the damage done off 2 wickets by the bowlers of Dhadsakhal. Flight over once again, dancing down the track. Loves to play those half volleys in the rising deliveries, Kashyap Pakle. Singles now for the batters. This will probably be the last delivery of the year. Power play over of 6. A good hit. And finds the gap, finds the boundary. A good shot to mark the end of the 6 overs of the power play. And after the completion of 6 overs of the power play, the score is 50 up for Ventures 11 for 2. Correction here. The 3 overs of the power play, which is mandatory, and then 2 overs of the power play can be taken from 13 to 16, and then golden over. Puneet Mishra on the bowling mark, tall and lanky. Wonderful career. In the meantime, we'll look at the beauty. The running between the wickets is absolutely outstanding. This is just getting better. Now the coordination between the batters, Kashyap Buckley and Ajay Kukuna. Good work of wrist from the captain. The hero of last year, Puneet Mishra, the man of the series, tall, lanky, good bowler, excellent batter. As tall as Big B, and a superstar when it comes to cricket. I was just searching him in the IPL squad, Puneet Mishra, but maybe next year. What a wonderful performance that was. A bit of a quicker one that was, but nicely picked up by Kukuna. Picked up another single here. Going slow and steady for now, just trying to recover as Kashyap Buckley moves to 13 of 13 deliveries that on the ball is his performance on the crease. Yes, picked it up beautifully. There's a fielder. The captain departs. Wanted to play and finds the fielder lack on the distance, and the catch has been just brilliant from Dhadsakhal. 3 catches, 3 wickets. Captain departed on 54. 3 wickets down now in the 7th over as Puneet Mishra strikes. So the 6 overs has been split into 3, 2 and 1. That is 3 overs mandatory power play from 1 to 3 overs. 2 overs batting power play can be taken between 13 to 16 overs, and then a golden over between 4 to 12 overs in between that. New batter walks in, Suraj Rukmana. The wicket continues to fall as the captain departs. A lovely line. Punit Mishra is absolutely a logical bowler. He knows exactly which areas to maintain and reach the mind of the batters. And that is very rare quality few bowler has, and one of them is Punit Mishra. He quickly reads the batter and comes to a conclusion between his strong and weak points and bowls accordingly. 7 done and dusted, 55 for 3. And umpire says, over. Well, there comes the captain, the bowling mark Azantota from the far end. On the back foot, beautifully played with a full face. Suraj Newman alongside Ajay Kukna, who's batting on 7 of 4 deliveries. Yes, indeed, another good partnership is what is required, which will work wonders here for Ventures 11. Lovely drive down the ground towards the long off. The fielding has been absolutely outstanding of Dhadsakhal. The catch has been taken brilliantly. Every opportunity has been grabbed. And that's the reason we can see that reflection on the scoreboard. 3 wickets down on a total of 56. Full toss this time, fuller on, but watchfully played. The batters are cautious and careful for now, and there has to be because they have lost the captain once again. The damage has been done by the ball of Punit Mishra, picking up the prize wicket of Ventures 11. Shot of length, no room absolutely whatsoever. Played on the back foot, giving himself a bit of a room. Picked up a single again. These two youngsters, Ajay and Suraj, doing the job. On the back foot, but unable to go past the fielder in the point region. The left-hander, Ajay Kukna, has to take the responsibility. It has to be a balance in that manner. Someone has to take the responsibility for the captain. It's Kukna. Half volley this time, just trying to bowl right in the block hole. It's a good variation of the bowling from the captain. He must be pleased with the performance of the batters, and he himself has come up with a good over. Just conceded 4 runs. Completion of 8, 59 for 3. Punit Mishra. Once again, the ball is up in the air. It has been absolutely, the heart must have been in the mouth of the batter. Kukuna playing that area and finding a fielder there. The catch has been so brilliant. Could have been another one. And look at intentionally bowled by Punit Mishra. He's got that a game plan. He comes up with a ploy how to get rid of the batter. Watchful. Suraj Kumar in the meantime, a very quick running between the wickets. Wonderful running. Good call. They have to take the risk at some time, and the risk worth taking. Oh, yes. Just taking advantage of that slow approach of the fielder to the ball. That's the reason why I always say it in Marathi, Chukila Mafi Nahi. You have to be dead accurate at this standard. There is no error. There is no margin for error. On the front, the ball is up in the air. Dangerously, or maybe intentionally played to find the gap. Oh, the ball has gone past. This is very rare side in Dhadsakal's unit. The fielding unit has been so good and the ball has gone past. It has come as a surprising package. Some bonus runs here for Ventures 11 to keep them going. And they will grab it with both hands. That was a bit sloppy. That was absolutely sloppy. Well, I was just appreciating the good fielding unit of Dhadsakhal. These things happens. On the backward, just wanted to play, but finding the field in the point region. Good deployment of the fielders on his bowling, Puneet Mishra. The name that spells success. On the front, nicely done to pick up a single. It's a good control of runs by picking up the wickets. Another good over this is turning out to be from Puneet Mishra. He has bowled so far 1.5 and given just 13 runs and picked up a wicket. A prize wicket of the captain, Kashyap Bakle, who was looking so good, solid. Another drive here for another single. 68 for 3. 9 overs done and dusted. .5 is the current run rate and 8.9 is the required. Not much of difference, but the concern here is the fall of the wickets for Ventures. Things are looking good, better as Suraj batting on 10 and Ajay on 11, going shoulder to shoulder. Captain. From the far end, well bowled. The bowling has been outstanding. All the bowlers have been so impressive right from the beginning. 10th over by the captain, and this is his second over. On the back foot, a good work of the wrist towards the square leg. Just trying to get set and play their strokes. Suraj and Ajay Kukuna. On the back foot, once again, a good work of hands from Suraj. Both these batters are come up with some good wristy work and trying to rotate every ball into at least a minimum of single. Going along, well, Ajay is on 12 and Suraj on 11, facing 11 and 10 deliveries each. It's almost to 73. On the back foot, good hit, but only to find a fielder there in the mid-wicket region. That will be another good protection there. And this has been the role of the batters. They spend some time out there, just get set and play their inning. Pull around on the half volley, good punch towards the deep extra cover, which will slowly pick up the score to 72. Good looking shot. Oh, the ball has gone past, a bit of a fumble there. In 2 overs, the captain has given just 9 runs. What a wonderful spell from the captain to sum up over number 10. 73 for 3 after 10 overs. Change in the voice. It's over to Harish for the further updates of this wonderful match. What a fight back from Ventures.
So 10 gone, 73 for 3. Ventures 11. Very interesting match at the moment on their hands. 3 wickets have been taken, but still a lot of time. Important is the golden over still left and that batting power play was still left in the kitty of Ventures 11. So that is going to make it more interesting. Ajay Kukna, after his good bowling performance, has come out to bat. Pretty decent partnership at the moment between him and Suraj. There's a hit in the air. There's a fielder down there. Oh, just landing shot. Just landing shot there. He went for the that big lofted drive. It was upish. You can see the height difference between Punita and Ajay Kukna there. But he makes a punch while hitting Ajay. It's coming on to the front foot. Just getting a single. And that is really well run. Just respecting the partner's call and charging down to the striking end. Ajay. It's a good phase at the moment. This is so tight. It looks all easy at the moment, but it's not, I'm telling you. So again, they are taking the quick singles here. What a performance he had, Punit Mishra, last time around. Player of the series in the Goichi League Season 1. What a performance by him with the bat, with the ball. Not had a best start, I can certainly say, because he was just not middling the ball as well as we saw him in the last season. Bowling well. He's bowling in the right areas. He's into his 3rd over. And they have brought him here just to break this partnership. They felt that the partnership is going well. They need to break this. And someone like Ventures 11, they have got pretty good batting lineup coming at number 7, number 8. And for that, they need to make inroads into this batting lineup. Don't allow any partnership to creep in. Whack down the ground. There is a fielder down there, but he's over his head. He just smacked and smacked over his head. Fabulous shot. Previous delivery just went downtown, but that time he could not get a connection at the long off region. But this time he get a much better sweet connection and gets it over the rope. He was looking out for one big hit against Punit. He got one. Appeal there, but going down the leg side, says the umpire. And even the batter looking to play it on the leg side, missing it and hitting the pads. One in the form of leg by. 11 was gone, 84 for 3. So in comes the golden over. Over number 12. And looks to be Azan, is it? '84 for 352 runs required. Not a big total posted, just because the fag end of the innings was a spectacular bowling performance by the medium pacers Shubham Tari and Craig Dorado. They were really good with the pace and variations. Shubham picked up 3 wickets for 27. A lovely spell from the highest bidded player in the auction of Goichi League. And it was really surprising that the fast bowlers went for a higher price in the auctions rather than the batters and the all-rounders. Trying to slog, just getting the bottom of the bat, going down towards the fine leg region, and it runs down for 4 runs. It runs down, he plays it well, not happy at the moment in this golden over. Starts off with a boundary. Azan looked for a better effort from the fielder. Just went in between and goes for 4 runs. Actually wanted to loft it over mid-wicket region, getting the inside part of the bat and runs down towards the fine leg. Yeah, looked better effort was required over there. And all the different camera angles are there here in Goichi League. Because Goa live telecast also comes in from the Sanguem, is a part of the Sanguem cricketers. So they are getting the best of the angles. So everything small falters here from anyone will be caught. This time he connects and connects it really well. Straight out of the ground. What a striking this is from Ajay Kukna. Look at him. He's just a man of small stature. But look at the punch. Look at the power. Excellent batting. So Azan bowling at the moment is pretty costly here for the Dhadsakhal Stars. A wide call down the leg side. Even if that got bet onto it with the sweep and the timing, quick bat speed, I must say, from Ajay Kukna. A wonderful all-rounder that has been picked by Ventures. Cracked off the back foot. Looking for a single, looking for a fumble out there. It was not there, so throws it back. Already 12 runs coming. That will be counted at 24. And still 3 balls left in this over. So what's the response here from Suraj? I think this game is looking like tilting at the moment in towards Ventures 11. This golden over. They were waiting for that. Somehow I think he has got it wrong over here. If you see someone like Dhadsakhal Stars when they were batting that point of time, the golden over, the bowler was given in the hand of Shubham Tari, their best bowler, outright fast bowler, and he just conceded 6 runs. I think your best bowler should be bowling in this particular situation at the moment. And that is also a boundary. That is also a boundary. He drives and drives it well. And a fantastic shot and a great over. A great golden over here for Ventures 11. Ajay Kukna is just racing on at the moment. And this team is headed to a very, very strong position at the moment. This golden over changes entirely for Ventures 11 side. Just a back of length, trying to bowl quick here at the moment Azan Tota. Certainly not the most impressive decision, I must say, at this point of time, getting himself in and bowling way too expensive to the standards where the match was heading. 12 overs gone. We'll update the score in a short time. 120 for the loss of 3, and now see the equation. It has totally upended in favor of for the batting side. Just 32 runs more required of 48 balls, and now this match is heading in one direction. Nicely played, finding the space and just going to get a single. Oh, it just penetrates between both of them and gets a couple of runs. The indications are loud and clear here at the moment from the fielders as well. That golden over has totally tormented them at the moment. That's where the match is looking to be. Ventures 11, a very professional way they have managed this. And we must give credit to Ajay Kukna where he backs a punch. So much of power he generates off his body. Never looked as if he is going to hit the ball such a long distance, but somehow is very, very strong inside. Aman Meena, who also picked 1 wicket in his first over, has been brought. If you see someone like Suraj is not try to just go where Ajay Kukna is going. 123 at the moment. Just drives the ball easily. So he's not challenging his partner. This is good sign here from Suraj. Sometimes you try to challenge your partner and try to just hurry up where he's going. It's all about partnership. Someone is heading, someone is going quickly, and someone is going at a lesser pace. Doesn't mean, but the team is flowing in the right direction. That's more important. That's nicely played. He finds the open space over there, and by the time fielder stops, easy 2 runs there. He's doing it easily at the moment. He's milking it way too easily in the open spaces and getting the easy runs. That marks the end of over number 13. It's 126 for the loss of 3. So batting power play has been opted. So batting power play has been opted here by the batting side, and the right decision. So they just want to go for the killer punch at the moment, not waiting for the last 3 or 4 overs. Just get it down and dusted here for the opposition side. And why not? And Ajay Kukna is batting well on 43, and Suraj is batting on 16. This time flicked in the air. This is a shot. What a class shot this is. Just a mere flick, and look at the height, look at the distance it has got. The fielder thought that he is looking at the ball, coming near to him, nowhere close. Magnificent hit here from the bat of Ajay Kukna, and he is heading towards his half century. Slightly away at the moment, but the way he is marching, and is marching in a very aggressive fashion, trying to finish this off and get a quick lunch. Another one whacked, but finds a fielder in the backward square leg. Yeah, he's upset with himself. He wanted to play it more towards the fine leg region. Harshad Chelwani has been brought. Ajay Kukna is looking so good. As well as Suraj. Just playing on 16 at the moment. Playing composed innings. Not trying to match the characters here of the partners. Nicely bowled, right in the block hole. And it's important, I think they will be discussing at the moment, trying to just increase and finishing this off, just because these are 3 matches for every team in the league stages. So you never know, one match might be good for you and the other one might not be as good. So whenever it is good, just at the moment, where it's very strong for ventures, try to finish it off early and improve your net run rate, which might be handy when you finish off with the 3 matches. That's nicely driven. What a lovely on drive here from the batter. He was quiet for some time, and this is a very good shot. Just punching it down and getting an easy boundary. So they are just moving quickly at the moment. Back past the bowler for that off drive. So 137 they move on to. So they get another quick single inside. So 5 runs penalized for the slow over rate. That time the venture side for the bowling. Yesterday also we saw penalization of 10 runs. So we got to be very aware. The rules are going to be very strict. We got Vivek Kolamkar, who just counts everything and writes on his book. And then everything will be totalized at the end of your innings. So it's going to be equal for everyone. That is what match referee and the strong decisions coming onto the forefront. Going for the bouncer, hooking it in the air, and that is over the top. Fielder trying to take the catch, and no half measures at the moment. An excellent pull shot here from Ajay Kukna. And that marks the end of over as well. 2 sixes, one of the first ball, one of the last ball, coming from the same batter, Ajay Kukna. 14 overs have gone by, and it is 100 and... So 14 overs gone. End of 14, 144 for 3. So just another 16 runs away. And I was talking about in fact, 13 runs away. 13 runs away, 157 being the target. Target restructured after that 5 runs penalty to the batting side, imposed by the match referee Vivek Kolampur, which is into effect. Otherwise, the normal target will have been 152. So 13 more runs required in plenty of balls, 36 balls to spare. This is going to be the second over of the batting power play. They got plenty of runs against Arshad Childwani. And now they'll be even looking to target Vinayak Kunte as well. Field restrictions on, batting power play on. And a very good time, and the batters are well set. Trying to leave it all alone at the moment against Vinayak Kunte. And he can afford to do that. He can just by his time. He's just getting a feel out there. Suraj Dongre is represented Goa at the highest level. And his service is going to be very important for Ventures 11 because of the experience that he has. Another one beaten the bat, second time in a row. So 2 dot balls. We'll be looking to get single here to Ajay Kukna, who has scored a magnificent 50. Brilliant 50 in just 50 at the moment on 56 of 28 balls. So many sixes as well as boundary. Looked in no trouble against this bowling attack. And he was good in bowling department as well. Very frugal in bowling performance and picked up a wicket as well. Certainly a match-winning performance for Ventures 11. Inside out, over covers, just getting in his arc. And it's an easy shot for someone like Suraj Dongre. Gets a boundary. Moves the score to 148. So 9 more runs required for Ventures 11 to bring in the first victory and runs on the board. In fact, points on the board. And I was talking about the run rate. Even we saw in the previous edition, there were so many different things happening when it comes to run rate in the last game. When you got to be calculative, it happened to the Dempo Cricket Club last time around. They were sitting pretty at the top, and suddenly one game just takes it away from them. This time just tapping it towards the deep third man region, getting a single. One bad game can really cost you dearly in this with net run rate coming into effect. And whenever you have a good time, just finish off in style in the quick time frame. 8 more runs required. Not a problem of the asking run rate at the moment. There is no required as such. It's a pretty comfortable situation for Ventures. They're sitting pretty at the top at the moment. This time in the air, not fielding the ball, going away from the fielder. Should be getting at least an easy couple of runs. Fielding restrictions on. So that's the reason why he's not afraid to play the shots in the air. The fielder was towards the backward square leg region. He wanted to try and play in front of the square. Just maybe getting slightly higher to the bat. 151 for 3. With another 6 runs required and a ball to go in the power play overs. Six required in 31 balls. Last ball of the batting power play. Ajay Kukna on strike, batting beautifully on 58. Is he looking for a strong finish or just waiting for the time? He went. There's a man down there towards the short fine leg, but not the strong connect. One-handed pickup was tried here by Robin D'Souza, but it was always going away from him. So just gets a single. So 152 for 3, just 5 more runs required. Ajay Kukna going for his shots and trying to finish this off in style. So next game is going to be between Dampo Cricket Club and PIOC. So first look at both these teams. So some newer outstation players compared to the previous edition have been seen here from different franchises. So new talent on display at the moment, and that's good. We got to get to see as well some new talent. So Harshad Chidwani is going to continue with his spell. Oh, knocked him over. Knocked him over. The lights are flashing. He was looking for one down hit. And the bowler hits the target bullseye. That marks the end of Ajay Kukna. But what a great innings played for his team. As they are in absolutely no trouble whatsoever. They will get it in some time. But this has been a brilliant knock. He's shown with his short stretcher. He backs a punch. Pulled some stunning shots out of his arm. And got some sixes on the leg side as well as on the offside. Beautiful drives as well. So all-round display from Ajay Kukna to have a brilliant show, a brilliant outing in the Goichi League in the first game itself. Looking for a bouncer for the new batter. Shy at the stumps, but the batter had made it easily in the end. So 153 they move on to, just a boundary away from winning the first game here at Goichi League Ventures 11. Sri Kamala Prasad Yadav, the owner of this franchise Ventures 11, will be very, very happy and proud. They already have a very beautiful ground at Verna. And they always there for the game of cricket whenever there is leather ball around. So he'll be very happy and proud of the boys. So they are not looking for that big strike. They're just watching. Harshad Chilwani tap down towards the third man region, gets a single. So moments away, just 3 runs away. Rajat Singh has come in the middle to give company to Suraj after Ajay Kukna's brilliant show with the bat. beaten him. All ends up ball a fuller length that just went away. No feet movement from the batter. And Jakonanga team Ilyasa requesting everyone to that lunch is ready behind. So kindly help yourself and enjoy the lunch. For the teams who are going to play the next men, Dempo and PIOC. Bang in close to the chest, trying to surprise, just going to get a single. Inching slowly and steadily, 2 runs away from the target. It's a good over here from Harshit Chelwani. Gets rid of Ajay Kukna as well as not trying to give away anything. At least he doesn't want the victory to be considered in his over. And that effort is still there. That's good to see from the Australian player. Once again, played with soft hands and they get a single. And the scores are tied at the moment. 4 overs left after this one. 1-5-6 for 4. And just 1 run away from the first victory. So 1 run away, Ventures 11. Suraj Dongre on strike. Decent innings from him. Give company to Ajay Kukna. And no says the batter. So he's very watchful because he knows that there is still 2 more games after this, and then it's going to be semis and the finals. So trying to get a feel out in the middle of the wickets, the surface, spending some time in the middle is always an advantage going ahead in the next games. This time pulled away and oh, that's straight in the hands, Eddie Long on the region. He just wanted to get over the top and that's Azan, I feel, feeling down there. That is the end of Suraj Dongre's innings. He has played his part definitely. And maybe he just climbed onto him, not in the best of the position to play that pull shot and scooping it in the air. So he has to take a long walk back when just 1 run were required. So new batter has to walk in. So most of the fielders. So most of the fielders inside. 1 run required. That's whacked away. That's over the top. And that is one bounce. 4 runs. Good strike here of the very first ball. And that is the finish on a very high note. Ventures 11 has comprehensively beaten Dhadsakhal Stars. They posted a total of 151, but then penalized 5 runs. And the target was revised to 157. And in the end, it's a convincing batting performance from all the batters, especially Ajay Kukna, who looked very good with his batting display. Both played on both sides of the wicket and got some illustrious shots out of his book. And that's where it is all easy. It all changed in the that golden over when a lot of runs came, and then the equation just tilted in favor of the side chasing. So that's how they won it. And a good victory here for Ventures in the first game itself. Dhadsakhal Stars, they have to reconcile, rethink and re-strategize in the next game. The defending champions, Dhadsakhal Stars, will definitely come back strongly in the next game. But now we are heading to the post-match presentation ceremony in just a short while with our guest. Requesting the players to kindly remove your kits here, those who are placed in the presentation arena. So मातशे तुमचे बॅगां आसा ती मातशी काडची. All those players who have put up the kits here, their bags, kindly remove. Now we are going to head to the post-match presentation ceremony. Player of the match will be announced, requesting the players to be ready, as well as our guest. Guest for this match is Sudesh G. Salilkar. So I welcome Sudesh Salilkar, who is a well-known businessman as well as a cricket lover who always supports Sanguem cricketers. So I request him to come in here at the presentation arena. And the player of the match for his good all-round performance, 59 runs and a wicket, is Ajay Kukna. So requesting Ajay Kukna to kindly come up in the presentation arena and collect your player of the match award from our guest, Sudesh Salilkar. A wonderful trophy as well as a cash prize. I think it was a very clinical performance here from Ventures 11. They restricted a pretty strong side of Dhadsakhal Stars to just 151. And then chased this quite easily, comprehensively, courtesy of Ajay Kukna, and then Suraj Dongre as well chipped in with run. That was a good partnership that took the game away. So here is Ajay Kukna taking the prize, collecting the honors from Sri Sudesh G. Salilkar. a well-known and a popular face from Sanguem, Sudesh Salilkar, is always there for any social work as well as in the field of cricket. And he's here giving away the prize to Ajay Kukna of Ventures 11. तो अजय जी बधाई देता हूँ, बढ़िया प्रदर्शन हुआ है क्योंकि ऑलराउंड परफॉर्मेंस, एक विकेट और 59 रन्स। तो कैसा रहा, मतलब विकेट कैसी थी, आपका कुछ एक्सपीरियंस बता सकते हैं?
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। विकेट जैसे ये था कि हमने टॉस जीता तो पहले बॉलिंग के लिए थोड़ा हेल्प था विकेट में, और हम टॉस जीते तो उसके बाद हमारे बॉलर्स ने भी जो है स्पिनर और पेसर सब ने जो विकेट की डिमांड थी उससे बॉलिंग की, और जो लास्ट के स्पेशली हमारे डेथ के जो ओवर थे लास्ट के, वो पेसर ने बहुत अच्छे डाले। जहाँ ये स्कोर एक बार लग रहा था कि 170 प्लस जा सकता है, बट उन्होंने 150 152 के पास रोका। दैट इज़ वेरी गुड। एंड उसके बाद बैटिंग में भी जो था पावर प्ले का बैट्समैन अच्छा यूज़ किया। उसके बाद मैं और मेरे साथी जो खेल रहे थे, हमने ये था कि अच्छा चला कंटिन्यू लास्ट तक खेलेंगे तो हम इजीली चेज कर देंगे गोल्डन ओवर एंड फ्री हिट्स का जो है उससे, और गोल्डन ओवर था तो उसमें हमें स्कोर भी अच्छा मिला तो इजीली जीते उसको।
और आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या कहता है कि जब आप गेंदबाजी कर रहे थे तब ज़्यादा टर्न था कि सेकेंड इनिंग में जब आ रहे थे और आप बैटिंग कर रहे थे तब कुछ हो रहा था विकेट से?
जी, बाद में बॉलिंग में थोड़ा अच्छा हुआ। पहले बॉलिंग में थोड़ा हेल्प मिल रहा था, बॉलर्स को होल्ड कर रहा था, टर्न भी मिल रहा था। सेकंड इनिंग में था बट इतना ज़्यादा नहीं मिल रहा था।
लेकिन पार्टनरशिप भी बहुत अच्छा थी और आपने जिस तरीके से कैलकुलेट किया और गोल्डन ओवर में पूरा जो पासा है वो पलटा है आपकी तरह से, बहुत ही अच्छा स्कोरिंग भी हुआ, सिक्सिस भी आए थे, चौके भी आए, और वहाँ से मैच मुझे लगता है पूरा आपके खेमे में गया।
जी जी, यही था हमारा कि गोल्डन ओवर आएगा उसमें हम करेंगे जो भी टारगेट मिलेगा, अगर जो भी चांस लेंगे उसके अंदर। बाकी जैसे हमें 8 रन 9 रन ही चाहिए थे, तो गोल्डन ओवर में था कि 15 रन भी आएंगे तो ऑटोमेटिक 30 हो जाएंगे, उससे इजीली चेज हो जाएगा टारगेट।
और ये मुझे लगता है आपका पहला मौका है यहाँ पे गोइची लीग में, तो कैसा लग रहा है माहौल?
जी जी, फर्स्ट टाइम आया हूँ। एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत अच्छा है, साथ ही प्लेयर्स जो हैं जिन्होंने हमें बुलाया सर हमारे, वो सब घुल मिल के सभी खेलते हैं, तो काफ़ी अच्छा माहौल है टीम का।
So good luck to you. Here it is Ajay Kukna, the player of the match in the first game for a brilliant all-round performance of 59 runs and a wicket in the bowling performance. So that's it from the presentation arena, and we are heading for the next tie that is going to be between Dempo and PIOC, that is coming up shortly exactly at 2 p.m.